I'm Courtney Brandt, a food writer and content creator in Dubai.
You guys don't even know. It's so good. Permission to eat, Chef?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm on a mission to show you the best dishes this city has to offer. Today's dish I can't stop thinking about is Chef Himanshu's kebab scarpetta at Trèsind Studio.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Welcome to Trescent Studio.
My pleasure to be here, Chef Himanshu. So I think the rest of the world needs to know what I already know, which is Trescent Studio has some of the best dishes in the city, and I'm hoping maybe you could tell us a little more about them.
There's one dish which I think we can both agree on. Let's just check it out.
Let's do it. So Chef, I have always wondered, what is the story with this panda?
This has come out of the food truck menu, the graffiti on the wall, and it's something which we stuck with. Now it becomes like a hall of fame. All the chefs who come and eat here would sign this wall for us. It means so much for us because they're all my heroes and I look up to them. So it's a great gesture that they come and sign and support us.
Yes, and while I'm sure they had their favorite dishes, I've got my favorite dish, which you've already guessed. It is the kebab scarpetta.
Yeah.
Can you maybe tell me a little more about it?
Yes, there are many stories, there are many versions. And let's just discuss it over a cup of tea.
Let's do it. So Chef, I have been to Trèsind Studio many times. I've never had the chai before. What makes yours special?
I think this is something which is our fuel. Every day we come on the shift, that's the first thing everybody is entertained with, a cup of tea, and we can have it like 12 cups a day. Just one thing which keeps us going.
So, I've had many dishes from you, but one of the standouts has to be the kebab scarpetta. What was the journey of the scarpetta to me from you?
I think this dish comes out of necessity, and I think necessity sometimes gives you best innovations.
Okay.
I remember cooking for a pop-up event. At one point I was so frustrated that I was just throwing in anything with the pan, torching it, burning it. But then when I tasted this dish, it has some kind of affection and connection, and immediately I was transported to India. When I make this dish taste to my friend, he said, you know, this brought him to the streets of India. Brought in so much emotion, so much of nostalgia. Massimo Bottura, he told me one thing, that, you know, you guys feed with your emotions.
I think we've talked enough about
Yes.
it. Should we maybe...
It made me hungry already.
Okay, let's go try it, yeah. Okay, so Chef,
Yes.
please walk me through maybe where it even got started.
This dish was first being made for a Nawab who didn't have teeth.
Okay.
And he asked his chef to prepare something which he didn't have to chew.
Okay.
We made this dish which is popular all around India and now in the world. It's called the galoti kebab.
Okay.
So we have this pate. See, as I said, the consistency is just like a pate. We do a twist in our recipe. We use some turnips also to balance out a lot of sharp spices.
Okay.
Since we want to torch it, we just make some room. We add some pickled ginger, lemon also. Again, this is all I'm adding to balance the spices. We don't want to cut anything out of it, but it's just that it shouldn't linger on your palate for long. Now we torch it.
Okay, we like this part. Now this is where I know, because I can sometimes smell it when this course comes up. You're getting that like beautiful umami, gravy, everything smell.
To have some kind of the caramel burnt flavors, it's necessary for you to get that right taste.
What comes next?
The curry.
This is my favorite part.
The curry is something which is made with the lamb bones. Also, it has many spices. We make the base with lots of onions, so it gives the natural sweetness to it also. So this is the rogan. It's usually that oil which comes up when you slow cook a curry.
Yes,
So
you know that there's that layer, yes.
Yeah. The curry, it just combines everything together.
Gotcha.
We add some crunchy onions to it.
You know I love texture.
For me, it's a living dish.
It is, that's a very good way to put it.
So we make this small toast. We make it with the sourdough, but like Indian sourdough. We call it khameer. So this is what I call a living kebab, or the kebab scarpetta.
Permission to eat, Chef?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. You don't have to ask twice. So I got to get every layer, I know.
Yes.
And it's warm from the pan. It's always so good. Kebab scarpetta, Trèsind Studio, Chef Himanshu. You've got to try this dish. Thank you, Chef.